Today we're going to talk about using the right tool for the right job. If you find meal prep frustrating or too time consuming, you could be using the wrong thing, or maybe it's just you don't have a very good tool. No judgment. We're here to help. The right gear won't instantly make you a better cook, but it will definitely put you on the right path. So we're going to attempt the same tasks side by side to show how shape, size, and quality of your kitchenware can make your life a lot easier and get dinner on the table faster.
Chopping vegetables can take forever if you're using the wrong knife for the job. So to demonstrate, Leslie and I are going to chop an onion using two different size knives. This is an 8-inch chef's knife, it's the Mac, and Leslie will be using a Victorinox paring knife.
Can't even get even slices on this thing.
How's it going over there?
Oh, you know, using a too small knife.
Oh, I'm sorry.
For the largest red onion I could find.
So it's easier to cut an onion using a larger knife for sort of obvious reasons. It's a longer blade so you can cut through the onion in one motion instead of having to kind of suffer through it with a short blade, which doesn't reach all the way through.
I'm only crying because my knife is so short.
Really, in the long run, it will take you so much longer to accomplish the same task that you would be able to do with a larger knife.
Don't get us wrong, we love paring knives. They're great for small jobs, hulling strawberries, you're gonna
Trimming Brussels sprouts.
Yeah. Like, it's great.
We love a paring knife.
If you really need to just like go through get some prep done, just pull out the chef's knife.
I don't know about you, but sometimes I'm very lazy and I just want to pull out a small cutting board because the big one is, well, it's huge and it's cumbersome and it's annoying to wash.
I hate washing big cutting boards, and I'm guilty of this myself.
But the size of your cutting board will really determine how efficiently you can work. I have a very tiny board, and Leslie has a giant wood board, and we're going to chop this cucumber. We're going to see how that goes.
This really is a luxury minivan of cutting boards.
Well, first of all, this plastic board is just, it's so tight. Everything's just falling. Like I can't get all the way down.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about because this thing is amazing.
I can't. Here, you have more room than I do. One of the great things about this big board is that you can mise everything out and just leave it on the board.
What does mise out mean?
Prepare everything that you're gonna use for your meal. You're gonna mise it out, you're gonna cut it all, do everything before you start cooking so it's all ready to go. So you can create little piles of all the things, whether it's herbs or garlic or whatever it is, you're gonna be putting them in little piles on your board. With this little board, there's no space to mise anything out. So you'd have to put everything into little cups, which just dirties more dishes at the end of the night, which I don't ever want to do.
I don't have a dishwasher. I am the dishwasher.
Small boards are good for some things, like if you're just cutting a little knob of cheese or you're cutting up an apple, it's a perfect size for something like that. It's just not great for preparing dinner.
Or a bagel in half.
Yeah, something little.
Something small, a snack. Your intuition may tell you to pull out the smaller thing because it's more manageable, but you're just making more work for yourself in the long run. So Michael and I are gonna whip cream by hand, side by side, to show the difference the type of whisk and bowl size can make.
And I'll be using a silicone whisk, and Leslie will be using a metal wire whisk.
A wire whisk. And I have an appropriately sized bowl.
And I have a diminutive bowl. Oh my God, there's so much drag on this. And the bowl is too small, so I'm splattering myself.
How's it going over
God. Mine's still droopy.
Mine's almost there. That's good whipped cream.
I need a bigger bowl and a better whisk.
The reason why you want to pull out a big bowl is because you get like that good range of motion. You can just drag it through and incorporate more air into it. My whisk has more wires, it's more durable, yet it's flexible with just enough give to like get into any corner. My whipped cream is loftier and lighter and airier because I have more room to work, whereas
I have to work twice as fast because the distance between the sides of the bowl is so small. The silicone is gripping the side of the bowl because it's grippy materials. There's this like drag in addition to like not having enough space to whisk. And as you can see, it makes a complete mess. because there's nowhere for the cream to go.
Just get yourself a wire whisk.
Sorry. I need a towel.
A lot of folks tell me that flipping delicate foods in a pan like eggs or fish is something that is so difficult for them. I always tell them to get a new spatula. Michael and I are both gonna flip an egg in the same pan. I'm gonna use a fish spatula.
And I'm gonna be using this spatula. Ding! Okay.
Oh, hear that sizzle.
Beautiful. Takes a little more finesse than you would using that.
It looks like you're trying to flip an egg with a brick.
Maneuver under the egg.
Right, and I can hold this like a pencil.
Right. It's, yeah.
And just, I mean, the precision.
It's true though.
It's amazing.
This is a thicker blade too, and so I'm just like having trouble getting all the way. There we go.
This is why we love a fish spatula. Don't let the name fool you. Great for everything. I use it on the grill. I use it for cookies, French toast, pancakes, eggs. It is the only spatula I use at home.
The best all-purpose spatula.
Kick that one to the curb.
So the quality of your cookware can make a huge difference in the kitchen. And to prove it, Leslie and I are gonna make caramel in 2 different pots. I'm gonna be using this all-clad pot, which is a tri-ply stainless steel pot. And that means that it has aluminum sandwiched between 2 layers of stainless steel. And Leslie will be using a thin stainless steel pot, and it has no tri-ply.
It's feather light.
And we're gonna be making caramel in each of these pans.
It's already sizzling on the side, which is not a good thing. Full disclosure, I've never used this pan before.
And we're burning.
Oh my gosh, we're burning.
Already.
All right, so that's smoke.
The sides of the sugar are burning against the side of the pan.
That's all instantly caramelized sugar.
The sugar hasn't even had a chance to melt yet.
I bet this is gonna crystallize.
So why is that happening, Leslie?
Because stainless steel on its own is a terrible heat conductor. It does not spread heat throughout the pan. And the reason why this is so great is because that layer of aluminum sandwiched between 2 layers of stainless steel makes sure that the heat travels through the pan evenly and all the way up and not at a rapid pace.
Right.
Whereas this is just gonna instantly get hot and cook whatever is directly over a flame.
Yeah, and meanwhile, I have no color yet, which is great because that means the sugar has enough time to melt before it starts to color.
Yours is cooking evenly. So you might be looking at us like we're crazy thinking, well, I don't need to make caramel, and that's cool. But I will say that the only thing that this cheap pan is good for is heating water in a can of soup. Like even rice would stick to it for dear life. Like beans or lentils and where you have to like saute some onion and stuff, like you want this, you don't want this. You're a successful man. You're a successful caramel making man. The point is, choosing the right tool for the job is gonna make your life a lot easier in the kitchen.
That's right, and having all of the right tools won't instantly make you a great cook, but they'll definitely set you up for success.
To learn more about the best gear for your kitchen, check out wirecutter.com.
Here she is, boys, here she is, girls. Here's Leslie.